Alrighty guys, welcome back to the Nitty Gritty YouTube channel. This is the part 2 of what remains of Edith Finch, this playthrough. I hope that you guys are enjoying this. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I forgot to say the last video or whatnot. But anyways, let's get right back into this. It is a great game. So, I guess I gotta start recording the game. There we go. Okay. So, freaking get the controller and everything set up. Cool. Alright, so we are set right here where we paused it. So, same place, same everything. We're gonna go out this window. Crazy. No, you can't go on the branches over there, but you can go this way.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
No.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the
Yeah.
past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Okay. And mind you, this game also, like, for me, I haven't played it in a year or so, so, some of the, you know, stuff that's going on, the, commentary and the dialogue, there we go. The dialogue that is being played out through this game is also refreshing for me, so this is like a refresh for me. But since I was lost through the game the first time that I was playing it in a couple areas, this kind of just helps out. So anybody that needs the help,
Her room
here
is
you
like
go.
a museum.
Yeah, but I don't want to yet. It's Lewis's.
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Yeah.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
What's this?
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Hey man, it's publicity. She was doing it.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Uh-oh.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Yeah, she gave him a cooler story.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I guess we'll go back to Odin.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Yeah. Here we go.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Yeah. So that kind of gives the backstory of what's going on there. They got this family curse where everybody has these unfortunate events.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Cool. Saving. Okay, Lewis is down here. I got all that down. Okay, cool. Now, we'll go through here. What a cool 70s rug bathroom, baby.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Right?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh no. Oh man, I wasn't ready to go back through there yet.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah, right. Okay, before we get in here, I gotta remember, does this door open real quick first? We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that point. Give me a second here. And let me also make sure. Okay, we're going good. Okay. Nope. Nope. Guess we'll just have to go through here. Well, I guess that was interesting. Cool.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
No, look at this room, man. Isn't this cool? Got like the logs up to going this way. Got military men and join the fight, enlist.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Yeah.
And that he never talked about him.
Let's see real quick here. I don't think I missed anything in here. I didn't miss anything in here, did I? No. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. Remember this game as we go, so.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Look at this. What do we have here?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, he swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't.
Man, I can
Calvin
only imagine what
always
this kid is
wanted to
going
fly.
through right now, because I mean, if they had the visual effects of what's going on, he ate some mushrooms, baby.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, we are not stopping.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Yeah. That's right, son. Look at what we're doing here.
That's the day he made up his mind.
Woo! Baby, we flew. Goodbye, Calvin.
Calvin's story felt
And
so
ladies and gentlemen,
when I was younger,
that is
I
why
remember
you do
trying to
not
the exact
do
same
the
thing.
magic mushrooms. At least, not unless you're home by yourself or with somebody watching you, because that shit can't happen. Alright. Fuck, I wonder how many fucking golden teachers you done fucking put down the system. Straight up.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. And dude, look at all the way that they have the secret passages in this game. It's so freaking cool. Okay. Yeah, I want my freaking house to be like this.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Woo woo.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, we'll get back to that point because that's the main area. But we'll get this one done. Oh,
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child
God,
star.
I fucking don't want to do this one. All right, we're gonna meet Barbara. I don't like Barbara. I fucking her thing I really don't like.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Let's rip off the Band-Aid.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it
The surprise ending of Barbara Finch.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up.
That's right, son. She was a has-been by
But in
16,
a
all
lucky
used
break,
up.
She'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oh shit.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a
Really?
great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to
Oh,
be
shit.
rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration,
You know,
but I'm not hearing
just like
terror.
old
What I
dads,
tried-
if you guys have seen that on Netflix, you know, I was raised to take some dirt, throw that on that shit, you know, some super
You're
glue.
right.
You better fix it
Also,
yourself,
I
baby.
loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Oh.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally
Haha,
the key
so you
pops
guys
out.
see why
Thanks, babe.
I was
I'll be back
winding
in a
and
sec.
winding and winding and winding it?
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him. right on cue.
I'm a very good winder, if you guys know what I mean. Jelly bean.
She reached for the music
Okay.
box.
Also, the way that they made this look
She wound the key.
and gave it the
For Rick.
comic book look,
House
really
was
freaking cool.
silent.
I just don't like this part.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Fuck him up. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck him up.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old ridge rattled and grew still.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Dude, I fucked him up.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Yeah, that's right.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out,
That's right.
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you
That's
seen my
right.
other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Hours later.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, yeah. Let's mess him up. Oh, shoot. Roller skate thrown at us. Come on. Where were they? I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Walter's room. Walter's room.
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless.
Oh, shit.
He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
That's right, Barbara. Get out of there. How the hell?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Yeah, let's get this sucker. Sucker.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Yeah, I'm walking backwards. I'm not going over there. Oh, come on. I don't want to go over here.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. was coming from inside the house.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Dang.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous.
She's going to be famous.
I know, Greg. Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans.
Yeah.
Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared this
Isn't that weird?
And little Walter, hiding under his bed the
The
whole time.
time.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Wow.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Eerie tale.
Well, I guess this one goes along for Halloween time too. Shoot, I didn't even plan that. Take a look at that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was no happy ending. She got fucking demolished and killed and slaughtered and probably raped. And that dude, if anybody ever finds him, or if they never did find him, I hope he's dead and somebody blew his brains out and fucking made him tortured. Anyways. Alrighty, let's go ahead and go into the next part, but we're gonna take a break here before getting into the rest of it. So I guess we'll explain what we're doing. We gotta get back to the fucking...
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Yeah, okay. So that's what we're getting to. Alrighty. So when we join back in here, we'll get to the basement key. Alrighty. Well, thank you for watching in here with part 2. And it's been a pleasure.
Somebody said you couldn't rap, man.
Who, me?
I tried to tell him.
But let him know. Every day I'm getting faded. I'm smoking more weed than Dr. Dre, that's what I'm saying. I feel like Eminem when I'm on the beat. I be rapping, attacking, and macking and stuff, and they know I'm straight from the streets. And know I'm never playing, I'm straight from the CLE. But now they catch me in the 405, that's OKC. I'm repping for the South Side, yeah, baby. I be getting lit, smoking weed, yeah, I'm like Young Gravy. Trying to come for all you little mills that be on the dick. Enough of that stuff, you talking that shit, don't be slick. I leave you on the concrete, chocolate around your body. Enough of that stuff, I got your mom, she acting naughty. Ooh, I'm straight flossy, yeah, I'm grinding on the beat. I feel like Mike Jones when I put a little lean up in my drink. You know I stir it up in the Sprite, I'm coming through, I'm smoking weed, I might be up all night.